and welcome to Future Forward by CallMiner, the series where we dig into enterprise conversation intelligence, CX automation, and AI-powered customer engagement with people who actually live this stuff. So if you're in CX or contact centers, or even if you just care about how automation and analytics are reshaping industries like finance, healthcare, retail, telecoms, and tech, then you're in exactly the right place. So today I'm joined by Scott Kendrick, who's been exploring how conversation data can transform automation systems from static to continuously improving. So Scott, let's dive in. What exactly is intelligent automation to you?
Sure. I'm going to start by defining automation. I'm referring to customer engagement automation. And so these are systems capable of autonomous customer engagement, whether that be live synchronous conversations like we're having now, like through phone calls, video sessions, or chat sessions, or more asynchronous automated messages like emails or SMS. And by intelligence, fundamentally referring to informed by data. Standard automation historically was based on, if-then type rules, structured or NLP. Now, of course, the automation is leveraging LLMs and generative AI. So they are capable systems in terms of having flexible conversations, but intelligent automation goes a step deeper. It layers in conversation intelligence to leverage the knowledge and insight of thousands, if not millions, of past calls or conversations, and from those conversations, informing the automation with understanding of intent, friction points, and the best path to positive outcomes, making the conversations more relevant, timely, and effective.
Oh, so it's not just reacting, it's drawing on context to decide what to do.
That's right. Yeah. And that context acts almost like operational memory. So it guides what to automate, but also identifies best automation flow for the highest chance of successful outcomes. The intelligence also provides awareness that can drive updates based on current events. So let's say you've got a product update, like a firmware update that changes things that you otherwise wouldn't have been aware of previously. It can also adjust to performance or anything happening in the customer journey. So these dynamic factors often go unnoticed or undiagnosed if you don't have conversation intelligence as the foundation behind your automation.
Yeah, that makes sense. So can you give me some examples of where that shows up in the real world?
Yeah, sure. The first example I'll give is take your typical proactive survey where you've got a list of questions and a list of customers that get that survey. Those surveys could be influenced or triggered by something that happens on the CRM. But when you've got conversation intelligence, it takes it, again, a step further. So those surveys or outreaches in general are targeted based on the actual events that took place in a prior conversation. So customers are getting very timely, personalized, and relevant touches. And similarly, that context can suppress an outreach when it's not appropriate to send something to the customer. So say in the moment, a customer is on a call and they express confusion or frustration in that call, you can have an automated message that is sent out surveying about the challenges that they had to collect that feedback, or even providing links to helpful information. Or if a customer is canceling a service, a timely win-back promotion could be sent to that customer to potentially save them.
Yeah. And do you have an example of how it works in a live conversation as well?
Yeah, good question. So another example would be smarter chat bots or voice bots that are configured to handle the interactions that will have the biggest impact and handle them in ways that have the most successful outcomes again. By analyzing those thousands of actual interactions, the system can uncover opportunities for the optimal path to get resolution. Practical example of that would be, an organization might be setting out on their automation journey and thinking that they're going to automate bill payment calls because those are common calls. But conversation intelligence insight might reveal that many of the customers are actually calling in to ask about auto pay or how to set up payment self-service through the payment portal. And so that intelligence can identify that that's the case, focus on that as part of the automation. And not only are you solving the core of the customer's need, but you're preventing future calls. And that would be, preemptive customer engagement.
So the big difference is that this is not based on assumptions. It's grounded in real customer behavior.
Yeah, exactly. Traditional automation, even if it uses AI, is often founded or structured based on the standard scripts that are used to train agents or guesses, or in some cases, maybe the best case, small data sets, whereas intelligent automation uses the reality of millions of interactions. It understands context, It can adapt quickly and can personalize at scale, whether that's for customer retention, upsell, self-service, or even operational processes. And that's how the intelligent automation keeps the conversation relevant, reduces failure, and drives better experiences end to end.
All right. And if you had to sum it up in one line?
Yeah, one line, I guess I would say it's automation that listens and learns from real customer interactions and brings that insight into every automated engagement and process.
Love that. So, folks, where would automation that listens make the biggest difference in your customer journey? Drop it in the comments and let's trade some ideas.